What's going on, everybody? I'm Eating Things, and you're watching Less Than Rhetorical, and welcome to an edition here of Rainbow Six Siege for beginners. We are going to go through every single setting that you need to have in order to play Rainbow Six Siege out the gate, and then continue to become great at it from this point forward. And the reason why you want to get your settings right to begin with is because if you don't, sorry guys, I'm still getting over a cold. It's just the way it is. Okay, that's lovely. I'm not editing that out. If you don't get your settings right to begin with, you're going to learn the game incorrectly and then later have to relearn the game with correct settings. So I'm going to show you right now the settings that you need to change in order to learn the game correctly the first time and enjoy the game from day one forward. So let's say you're brand new. The first thing you're going to notice here in the settings tab is the way it's set up is general, HUD, audio, display, controls, and accessibility. The HUD setting is everything you see on your screen. The general setting is for general gameplay. Display is for like your visual, audio for your audio, controls obviously are your sensitivity and controls, and accessibility. There's some cool stuff in there that we're going to modify. So we're going to start with general. First and foremost, just mimic what I have on the screen here. So you always want ping to be on. It should be already set on. Minimal metrics is fine. This really doesn't matter. Connectivity feedback, again, doesn't really matter. This is preference. The stun glare is when you get hit with a flashbang, it can either cause your screen to go all white or all dark. It's up to you, depending on how you feel about it. A lot of people try the dark glare. I've got mine on all white because I just enjoy it. It's the way I've been playing it since year 9. I recommend the dark glare, but give both a try if you want. Cycle inside camera groups, I recommend leaving this off for a new player. When you get really advanced, you could try playing it on. I recommend keeping it off. Diffuser pickup, you want this on both. You can put it on manual if you want, but I choose both because then it'll automatically pick up the diffuser when you need to. And times when you just want to pick up the diffuser, you can select the diffuser. For this account, I've got it on. I'm actually going to change it to both. Visible throw trajectory. Turn this on. You're really going to like it. Drone after prep. You need to put this on semi-automatic or at least manual. One of those two. It's going to be set on automatic. Get that off immediately. What this means is when you're droning during the prep phase of the round, as soon as the prep phase ends, it doesn't automatically kick you off your drone, which could put your drone in an unsafe location where an enemy could find it and shoot it. If you have it on semi-automatic, it means that if you're on your controllable drone, you don't immediately get kicked off. Manual means you don't get kicked off of any observation tool. You have to manually exit the observation tool, no matter if it's your drone or somebody else's drone. Match replay on. Crossplay matchmaking, it's up to you, but I personally prefer to have it on PC and consoles, but you can do consoles preferred. I've got it on consoles preferred right now, and that covers all the general settings. Moving on to HUD. Basically everything in here should be on. Compass appearance, I prefer advanced. You may prefer simplified. Check out both, but I prefer advanced. Just keep everything on. The only thing you want to have off in here, this should be action reminders, should be default. You don't want it to be off. So diffuser pickup is on, or diffuser reminder rather is on. Just keep everything on. Action reminders, opacity, you know, you can put that wherever you want it. I think I have had it lower before. It's currently at 100. I think I'm going to drop it down to 80. I'm going to try that. 85. We're going to try 85. Everything should be on here, especially crosshair reticle, operator reticle. All of these things here, crosshairs on, operator reticle, all should be on. Everything should be on. The I have this turned off. That's for me personally. You should keep yours on. It's score updates. I find I can see clearer with the score updates off. But that's just me personally. Keep everything on in here. Audio. You can see I run mine on night mode, and I recommend you run on night mode as well. English for the spoken languages. Master volume, I have 100. In-game music, I have at 0. I have this at 100. I have this at 0, 100. Voiceover presets, maximum. HQ voiceover on. And I've got it on stereo output using my audio input devices here. Voice chat, I dropped down to 65. I don't want people to be louder than my game. Those are my settings. Display, it's very simple. VSync should be off. Turn it off, you don't need it. Prioritize performance, it's better. Field of view, you should probably have better than 70 on this. If you're playing on a TV, it should be better than 70. 70 or higher. If you're playing on a computer screen or something like that, then maybe you can have it even higher than that, like 90. Higher is better because it means that you get kind of a fisheye view, but you get more peripheral view of what's on the screen. I have mine at 85 and I really enjoy it. So HUD display 100. Brightness, I've got mine at 75, but I know people that play with it lower. It just depends on your TV or your settings, your monitor. So just kind of depends on that. Brighter is usually a little bit better. Vibration, disable it because you don't want to mess up your aim while you're shooting at stuff. Disable it. Gadget deployment, advanced. Trust me, it will pay off later. Right now, you might say it's an inconvenience, but trust me, it will pay off later. Drone deployment, again, advanced. It will pay off later. This means when you throw your drone, you don't automatically enter into the drone. You don't want that because you want to be able to throw your drone and bait an enemy to shoot your drone while you swing them and shoot them. So advanced is definitely important. Leaning behavior, I choose alternate. You should too. There's reasons for this, but for right now, just do alternate. Get used to the controls. Controller layout, custom controller inputs, you really don't need to mess with that. Look inversion is all preference. The rotation, I choose updated. The rest of the sensitivities, it's all up to you. You can have whatever sensitivities you want. I don't mess with this stuff down here. So that's for controls. And same thing goes, you can choose any ADS you want, but I'll show you my ADS sensitivities in case anybody's curious. That's what I run. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for somebody else. I'm just showing you what I do. Accessibility, there is something cool in here. There's an optic opacity in here. You can choose your optic color. It by default is red. I recommend changing the color to a white or a green and changing your opacity so that it's not like the brightest thing on your screen and there's not, you can't like if you lower the opacity, you can see more clearly. I think in here, there's actually, you know what? I'm going to check this. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to try a lower opacity later. Screen shake, turn it off. Motion blur, turn it off. White glare, it's good. I recommend your team color be a color other than blue. Make your enemy color blue. It's easier to see laser sights and easier to see like claymore lasers that are on the ground in red corridors, the blue is much easier to see. So I recommend make your team color orange, make the enemy color blue. That'll be better for you. Convert voice chat to text. Yeah, no. Chat assistance and hints. Yeah, no. Chat scale. Alright, chat background transparent. Yeah, transparent is fine. Alright, and that's all the settings that you need to worry about. Again, I'm thinking I might want to try out the dark glare. I might want to give that a shot. And I really want to mess with this opacity today, so we'll see what that looks like. But those should be the perfect settings to be able to get you started, at least. You can change your settings later on, but if you start off day one with those settings, you're going to be happy with your results later on down the road. So good luck to you. Hope that helps, and check out more videos on Siege for Beginners in my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.